Hello, everybody. Today we're going to wrap up chapter 9. And so we're on lesson 9.7, page 469 of the second grade Go Math textbook. And today we're going to measure and compare lengths. So you're going to need your centimeter ruler. Okay. And I want you to measure and record each length for the paintbrush and the pencil. Okay. So remember, line up your ruler at 0. Okay. Make sure that you're on the correct side. Okay. Don't use inch side. We're using the centimeter side. Okay. All right. And so it stops at 15 centimeters. Okay. Now measure the length of the pencil. Okay. The pencil is 8 centimeters. Okay. And so then it wants us to find, actually, that's basically all we want. Okay. So it's kind of reviewing how to measure. Okay. Now we're going to use that to compare lengths in. So we know how to measure. So if we measured this pencil, we'd get 8 centimeters. If we measure this crayon, we would get 5 centimeters. They want us to find the difference between the pencil and the crayon. Okay, so take the larger object and subtract the smaller object, and that'll tell you the difference between the two objects. So the pencil's 3 centimeters longer. Right, now you try that on number 1. Measure the length of the straw. Okay, so it looks like the straw is 7 centimeters long. The yarn or string is longer than it, and it's 10 centimeters. So put the larger object, subtract the smaller object, and we get 3 centimeters is the difference. Okay, measure the paintbrush. Okay, the paintbrush looks like it's 11 centimeters. And the toothpick looks like it's 5 centimeters. So what's the difference between those two objects? Paintbrush 11, toothpick 5. 11 take away 5 is 6. We should know that because 5 plus 6 is 11. So the difference is 6. The paintbrush is 6 centimeters longer than the toothpick. All right, 471. Continue doing the same thing. Measure the crayon and the green string. The crayon is 8 centimeters, and the green string is 10 centimeters. So how much longer is the green string than the orange crayon? Well, 10 take away 8. And we know 8 plus 2 is 10, so 10 take away 8 is 2. The yarn is 2 centimeters longer than the crayon. All right, number 4. The yellow string is 9 centimeters. The paper clip looks like 5 centimeters. So what's the difference between them? 4. 9 take away 5 is 4. So the string is 4 centimeters longer than the paper clip. All right, so number 5. Use a centimeter ruler and measure the length of your desk and the length of a book. All right, well, I can't show a student desk in front of me and do the presentation like this, but you can measure your desk. Okay, so put the 0 mark on the centimeter ruler on the left-hand edge of your desk and measure to the end of the right-hand desk. If you reach the end of your ruler before you reach the end of your desk, remember to put your finger and put the ruler in that spot. So I'm going to hypothetically measure a desk, and I'm going to say that mine comes out to 60 centimeters. Okay. Now, I can measure the book, like the width of the book, and I get just short of 25 and a half. I'm going to say 25 centimeters. Okay. So, which is shorter? Clearly, the book is shorter, right? And then how much shorter? Well, I'm going to count up. 25 plus 5 gets me to 30. And then 30 plus 30 gets me to 60. So it's about 35 centimeters shorter than my desk. Okay. And again, your numbers might be different. Okay. You measure your desk left to right and see what you come up with. Make sure you're on the centimeter side of your ruler. Measure a book. Okay. And figure out the measurement in centimeters. Sorry, I think I froze there. Measure the size of the book. Okay. Okay, so 472. Mark has a rope that is 23 centimeters long. He cuts 15 centimeters off. What is the length of the rope now? All right, so it was 23, and he cut 15 centimeters off. Well, a simple subtraction problem would solve that, okay? So 23 minus 15 equals something. Okay, we can use a diagram, okay? So if we start at 0, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to keep going until we get to 23. Oops. Okay, so we reached 23. So the length of his string was 23 centimeters. Sorry about that, it blurred out. Okay, so I just made a number line from 0 to 23. Okay, all right. So the length of his string of rope was 23 centimeters. But now he cut off 15 centimeters. So that means we have to take away, so we can draw that on our model by going from the right-hand side, the length of the rope, and count back 15. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that puts us at 8 centimeters. And again, remember we draw a line saying to the left because we're taking from 23 and we're taking it away from the 23. So we're getting smaller. All right, so we took away 15 centimeters. So we're left with 8 centimeters. Okay, so this is the length of his rope now. Okay, just this space in here. Okay, so, all right, number 7. The yellow ribbon is 15 centimeters longer than the green ribbon. The green ribbon is 29 centimeters long. What is the length of the yellow ribbon? What is the length of the yellow ribbon? All right, so the green is 29 centimeters long. I'm not gonna draw the exact 29 marks. I'm just gonna say that from here to here is 29. Okay, so the green ribbon is 29 centimeters. But the yellow ribbon is 15 centimeters longer than this. So So if the yellow ribbon is 15 centimeters longer, what is the total length of this? So 29 plus 15 will give us 44 centimeters. So the yellow ribbon is 44 centimeters long. So it's all of the 29 plus 15 centimeters longer. All right, number 8, measure the length of each object. Which object is larger, longer, and how much longer? Right, so I've got the crayon as being 11 centimeters. I've got the green yarn as being 6 centimeters. Okay, so our first question was, which object is longer? Well, the crayon. It says explain, so, well, 11 is greater than 6, so how much longer? Okay, so our second question is, how much longer? So 11 minus 6 equals 5. The crayon is 5 centimeters longer than the green string. Now we're just going to put in parentheses 11 minus 6. Okay. All right. So that's all there is to this lesson. So until our next lesson, I will see you soon.